Tuesday, April 21st, 2026, AGNDD Intelli Report topic. Meta to start capturing employee mouse movements. Keystrokes for AI training data. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this partially AI-generated article-based video. Exclusive. Meta to start capturing employee mouse movements. Keystrokes for AI training data. By Katie Paul and Jeff Horwitz. Reuters. April 21, SAI 2026, 12:28 p.m. EDT, updated 55 minutes ago. A 3D printed logo of Meta is placed on laptop keyboard in this illustration taken on November 2nd, 2021. Reuters, Dado Ruvik, illustration purchase, licensing rights. A logo of Meta AI sits outside the Meta House on the opening day of the 55th annual meeting of the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, January 20th, 2025. Reuters, Yves Herman, file photo, purchase, licensing rights. Summary. Initiative part of broader AI workforce overhaul. Meta says safeguards in place, data will not be used for performance reviews. Meta urges staff to use AI agents for daily tasks, plans 10% global layoffs. Experts warn employee surveillance raises privacy concerns. Comapnes, Meta Platforms Inc., Amazon.com Inc., Block Inc. New York, April 21st, Reuters. Meta O, opens new tab is installing new tracking software on US-based employees' computers to capture mouse movements, clicks and keystrokes for use in training its artificial intelligence models, part of a broad initiative to build AI agents that can perform work tasks autonomously, the company told staffers in internal memos seen by Reuters. The tool, called Model Capability Initiative, MCI, will run on work-related apps and websites and will also take occasional snapshots of the content on employees' screens, according to one of the memos posted by a staff AI research scientist on Tuesday in a channel for the company's model-building Meta Superintelligence Labs team. The purpose, according to the memo, was to improve the company's AI models in areas where they struggle to replicate how humans interact with computers, like choosing from drop-down menus and using keyboard shortcuts. This is where all Meta employees can help our models get better simply by doing their daily work, it said. The Facebook and Instagram owner has been moving aggressively to integrate AI into its workflows and reshape its workforce around the technology, arguing it will make the company operate more efficiently. Meta CTO Andrew Bosworth told employees in a separate memo shared on Monday that the company would step up internal data collection as part of those AI for Work efforts, now rebranded as Agent Transformation Accelerator, ATA. The vision we are building towards is one where our agents primarily do the work and our role is to direct, review, and help them improve, Bosworth said. The aim, he added, was for agents to automatically see where we felt the need to intervene so they can be better next time. Bosworth did not explicitly spell out how those agents would be trained, but said Meta would be rigorous about building up data and evals for all the types of interactions we have as we go about our work. Meta spokesperson Andy Stone acknowledged that the MCI data would be among the inputs. AI workforce overhaul. Stone said the data gathered via MCI would not be used for performance assessments or any other purpose besides model training, and that safeguards were in place to protect sensitive content, without elaborating on which types of data would be excluded from collection. If we're building agents to help people complete everyday tasks using computers, our models need real examples of how people actually use them. Things like mouse movements, clicking buttons, and navigating drop-down menus, said Stone. The push to automate functions previously performed by human staffers reflects a broad pattern among major U.S. companies this year, especially in the tech sector. AI tools have captivated Silicon Valley with their ability to handle complex tasks like creating apps and organizing large volumes of data with limited human oversight, sparking a sell-off in stocks of traditional software companies and inspiring some executives to plan extensive job cuts. Meta is planning to lay off 10% of its workforce globally starting on May 20th and is eyeing additional large cuts later this year. Amazon.com, AMZNO, Open's new tab similarly has trimmed 30,000 corporate employees in recent months, representing nearly 10% of its white-collar workers, while in February the fintech company Block, XYZN, Open's new tab chopped nearly half of its staff. Internally, Meta has been exhorting staffers to use AI agents for coding and other tasks, even if it slows them down in the short term. It has also been wiping out distinctions between certain job functions in favor of a new general-purpose job title called AI Builder. Last month, it created a new Applied AI (AAI) engineering team aimed at improving the coding capabilities of Meta's AI models and using them to craft AI agents that can perform the bulk of the work to build, test, and ship future products and infrastructure at Meta. Meta started transferring strong software engineers into AAI earlier this month. White-collar surveillance concerns. Computer logging and screenshotting technology have historically been used by companies to hunt for employee misconduct or non-work-related activities, said Ifeoma Ajunwa, a law professor at Yale University. The move to log employees' keystrokes takes the data-gathering goals a step further, she said, subjecting white-collar employees to a degree of real-time surveillance previously experienced only by delivery drivers and gig workers. On the U.S. side, federally, there is no limit on worker surveillance, Ajunwa said, adding that state-level laws require at most that workers be broadly informed when employers are monitoring them. European law would likely prohibit such monitoring, said Valerio De Stefano, a law professor at York University in Toronto, who studies technology and comparative labor law. In some countries, such as Italy, using electronic monitoring to track employee productivity is explicitly illegal, while in Germany, courts have held that employers can deploy keystroke logging only in exceptional circumstances, such as suspicion of a serious criminal offense. Additionally, De Stefano said, the practice would likely be considered a violation of Europe's General Data Protection Regulation. More broadly, he said, awareness of employer surveillance shifts the balance of workplace power in the employer's favor. Reporting by Katie Paul in New York and Jeff Horwitz in San Francisco. Editing by Matthew Lewis. Our standards, the Thomson Reuters Trust Principles.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD and Tele Report, dear viewer. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.